So basically a bit of a rundown of the Falcon as I got it. So I'll take you through a bit of a walkthrough and show you how it turned up to me. So basically I found it on Trade Me. It was going as a rolling shell, so it's got diff, suspension, that's about it, really. Brakes as well. But everything else is basically gone, so it's blank canvas. So a bit of background on the cars. It's an NZV8 Falcon. They run I think the TL class they're called. But started off life as an AU, so it's 99. Then in 2002, when the BAs came out, they changed them all. So basically cut the front and the back off, turned them into BAs. They come out with a 400 horsepower, I think they're a Windsor, 302 Windsor, something like that, but carby, limited to 400 horse. Jericho 4-speed or Richmond 4-speed, I think they could run. You got a Borg Warner diff, so I think it's the 75 or the 78, but I'll have to check to see what's in it because it hasn't been running in NZV8 for a while. That class they got newer cars and sort of disbanded a bit. So it has been running in GDRNZ, which is basically open game. You can modify them and it's just time based. So I'll see what diffs in there, whether it is the standard one that they're running in the NZV8, so whether it's been changed. The old owner did mention it was 8 3/4 diff, but I haven't been able to find much info about it, so I'll open the diff housing and have a look. They run Coney adjustable suspension, so they're looking relatively good, Nick. I'll get them rebuilt at some stage and made sure they're all good. Brakes, performance friction fronts I've got. I don't have the rears, or I've got a full set of wheelwoods, so 6 piston fronts and I think 4s in the rear. But I'll have a look at them. I'll probably run the wheelwoods. They look like they're in better nick. They're not as good as the performance friction ones apparently, but they'll still do the trick. So I'll do a bit of a walk around video and a bit of commentary on the way. I'm probably going to repeat myself about 5 times in each part, but that's alright. So yeah, check it out. So a bit of a rundown on my BA Falcon. It's a NZV8 TL spec. So they started off as an AU, and then in 2002, when the BA came out, they got converted. So basically cut the front off, cut the back off, and turned it into a BA. So it's a little bit rough around the edges, but that's alright. It's a race car, not a show car. So I'll run through what the plan is. Probably a separate video, but give you a bit of an overview of how it started off. So I bought it as a rolling body, so no engine, no gearbox. It's got no axles in the rear. So she looks pretty empty. Got radiator and oil cooler there. Master cylinders over there, wheelwoods. In the back, not a whole lot going on. Got fuel cell, but battery and everything's been ripped out, so I will start again with the wiring anyway. And not much going on inside either. They've got a pretty impressive cage though, all chrome ollie. Obviously this is one of the premier racing categories in New Zealand back in the day, so everything's done right. Yeah, just got switch panel there, steering wheel, so all that I'll figure out what I'm going to do later on. So underneath it's a BA front subframe, Coney coilovers, massive sway bar through there, obviously nothing in there yet. Going to the back, so it's a live axle rear, just AU Falcon diff. Coney's up there as well. And the fuel tank there. So it's missing a rear sway bar and Watts links, but I'll sort that out. They run a Jericho 4-speed, so it's got the mounts for that, which I'll see when I get the gearbox and see how much modifying I have to do, but hopefully it's not too bad. And it's up into the engine bay. So there's a BA engine mounts that I've got. So the tough mounts will go in there for the LS. BA power steering rack. So yeah, all fairly standard stuff at the front, but slightly modified, as you can see there. They sort of move a few pickup points to get the geometry better. Here's a few of the extras that came with the car. So just got the fiberglass headlight covers, whole heap of brake pads, the Willwood 6-piston fronts, and the performance fiction fronts, which you can see are a lot meatier, so they are the better caliper apparently. And then yeah, spare rotors and hats. So I realised that video didn't actually have much of an ending, so I did a bit of an outro, but yeah, that was a basic walkthrough of the car. Next video will be stripping it out, so yeah, tear everything out, wiring and all the other bits and pieces, and then yeah, I can start putting things back in, I suppose. Alright, cheers for watching.